Howdy-o, everyone! Velocity here, back in action for more Anthill Attraction. That's right, we're in the Ant Lion's den, trying to figure out if we could save our secretary again. And we just got a bunch of guys following us because we are a king. That's a thing that you could be and just have them doing. It's kind of wild, right? But I'm not like complaining, it's just kind of like a do-nothing situation here. Where we're just pressing buttons A through A just to make things work. Look at him, little twink ass. Yeah, I see why they called him a Spoony Bard. Because, like, let's be real. That boy is not the big spoon in the relationship, and he never will be. You can't convince me that he was. Hannah was there, and she was just like, come here, baby girl. You know, like, that's what he gets called. Just funny, because most of the time I definitely see big, strong, like, himbo men being called baby girl. More than anything else. Although my ex has called me that before, just like, oh, that was lovely. I don't know, it hits a neuron. It makes me go, oh, I'll be yours forever then, you know? Please stop. Okay, so everything's good. I probably could have got the Adventors now I think about it. I don't think I got the Beastry for them. But we're kind of just flowing on down. Man, these things look so weird. They're like little yokai monsters or whatever. There's another thing I gotta say about Final Fantasy. Like, their enemy design is really good. Like, I wouldn't say it's iconic necessarily, but it's just like, it hits a very nice vibe of what it needs to hit, you know? I cannot say the same for various other things. Same with his naming convention, because, like, you'd be surprised. A lot of RPGs out there have things called Big Caterpillar. And, like, Final Fantasy would at least try to be, like, Red Caterpillar or something, you know? I know it's not a lot, but it is something. Oh my goodness. Can I go in? Ooh. No! Let me just look at things. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Yeah, back attack? I don't think so. Cool. That was really cool, actually. Boy, that crit did not do it! Oi, oi, oi! Here we are, just back at it again with the Bard song. Attack, attack, Bard song. Attack, 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 Bard song. That's all I ever had to these people. But yeah, believe it or not, I don't remember a lot of Edward's things in Final Fantasy IV. I really wish I said that I could, but I really don't. Final Fantasy IV is kind of a bit of a blur to me because I only really remember the Four Fiends, the boss music playing when that happened. I was like, oh, let's go! And then, like, all of the fake out deaths that happened. And the fact that you kind of get people back. Ooh, Lamia Heart. That's gotta be something real good, right? Let's go, baby. Okay. That was one nice little thing that we got for us. We keep on moseying on through. What else can we get? High potion. No. What are these bitches? Beaster. A leash? Leashy? Leashy? That doesn't feel like its actual name. But hey, whatever. one of my exes, I should say, they were really into Lamias, and I was just like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's not something that, like, is, like, a normal thing that most people would say that they're into. And, like, it wasn't, like, even, like, a big thing, they just really liked it, you know? And that I gotta admire for. Like, I will admit a lot of the stuff that I like, or things that I go through and whatnot, can be considered sex motivated or like lewd or something. And honestly, like, yeah, kind of, but like sometimes I really just like the way something looks in particular too, you know? Is there something here? I'm gonna use a tent real quick. See how things go for us as we move. It's a full moon tonight, and it's just right. I kind of want to like not be here at like a potential boss battle, but at the same time, okay, cool. It's just an extra little chest place. Cool, 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 cool. We might be able to use this again. I know it's weird that I'm saving once again, but I don't want to like have to restart this and then go back up there and get it, you know? That's annoying. Just move myself. Come on. Zombinis. Yeah, see, I think we kind of screwed ourselves with this, because now all the attacks are just kind of like whatever. I mean, we are kind of laying waste, but like, they'll also be laying waste. Stop! It's just gonna take longer. You definitely have Bard sounds going back up. Maybe not. We're doing like 42 damage. That's pretty good for where we're at. Like, everybody else is not doing a lot of damage. And we're hitting the confusion status. Let's go. Please. You're just gonna keep doing this, huh? Really, dude? There we go. I can't remember if, like, time makes the moon go back or not, or if you just, whenever you sleep. I'm pretty sure it's a time situation as well. Like, not 100, but I feel like it's the case. Question mark. Gosh. Very glad I'm getting these potions. They should come in handy later. There we go. Anyway, I'm a little bit tired. Not in the sense that, like, I can't do nothing or whatnot, just in the sense that, like, man, my sleep schedule keeps being super wonky, and I don't know how to put it, because stuff happens, man, and just at certain points in time, I really wish things did not happen the way they did, but at the same time, I can't imagine life with how it didn't happen, you know? And even then, like, my whole entire, like, sleep schedule just got ruined twice over. Like, it was bad, and then I tried to go through a trip. Then the trip didn't plan out the way that it did. And basically, I'm kind of back at where I started, but worse. With, like, fluctuating between different things and whatnot. I'm trying to get to a sleep schedule where basically I wake up at 10. And I really want that because, like, waking up around 10, 9-ish, 9 is, like, the most ideal, but I understand my body can't really handle that, too. I'm just a very sleepy, tired girl. And me having to wake up and do other stuff, not the best in terms of things. I'm not good at listening to myself, you know? When it comes to something that I don't have to do, I'm like, I'm just gonna sleep more. And I won't do anything else. I'll just sleep. No. It's ridiculous. Like, the lives I would sacrifice just to get 5 more minutes of sleep is shocking to say the least, I think is the best way to put it. But, like, don't let me push a button, you feel me? I don't think that's gonna end well for anybody. Come on. Cool, we got rid of it. Fantastic. I was really worried there. So now we're gonna see what Salve does, because I don't really know what it does. Okay, it just makes it for everybody. There we go. Come on, stop doing that. Also, Edward, can you be faster, please? Cool. Now everyone's in fight condition. Don't need to do that now. We can just do Bard Song from now on. Bard Song, Bard Song. Everybody loves that Bard Song. Alright, you're doing like 9 damage, and we're doing like 20. That's actually pretty good for us, I gotta say. Oh, but look at that health efficiency. Oh, let's go, baby! RC is just really, like, pulling out. He gets more health, dude. And they keep picking on him. I hate it. Usually it's the first one that they actually get. Believe it or not, there's a lot of, like, tactical things to it in the first Final Fantasy game where, like, you basically keep switching around characters, information, throughout the course of the game because, like, you have to, like, kind of weigh in on who has how much health and whatnot because the first person gets hit the most. I always found that pretty interesting. I don't think that's the case for the rest of the Final Fantasy games, but it is the case for the first one. And I gotta say, the first Final Fantasy is super neat. I like the idea of it and what it does. It's pretty cool. No! I don't want to have to do this again. I was so close to the end, my friend. Don't do this to me. Okay. It really just be this whole entire thing. So far, he's kind of the most boring, but I understand why that is the case. I just wish either I'm not going through the proper dungeon, or I am, and it's just kind of boring. And I don't know what else to say about that, because it's just kind of like, whatever. This is Final Fantasy's gameplay. That's half of it, really. So does that mean that I am just bored? No, there's something else to it. Like, it just having no names just kind of be there kind of ruins a lot of it, you know? I really do like seeing a bunch of really neat, cool characters show up and do stuff. And here it is again. Oi, oi, oi! Man, can I express my love and need of girls really quick? Because, like, I think that's what it just comes down to, is that there's no women on the screen aside from the girls that we have to kill. And I just really love girls, and I like thinking about them, and I like how they could have abs, and I like how they could be squishy, and I like how they could be tall, and I like how they could be compact size. And it's just really neat, and I think that's pretty dang cool. And just like, dang, dude. The girls are so soft, and they're so pretty, and just, ugh. Like, you'll just see a girl one day, just out of nowhere, and your life just kind of changes, just a little bit. And you're like, wow, today is a good day, actually. That's what I feel like I need right now. Miss Secretary, come back! It is that lion's nest. A boulder rest here. Yeah, lion. Okay, did I just go here for nothing? Did I go here for nothing?! Oh my goodness. I went here for nothing. My goodness gracious. I went to the wrong area, didn't I? Oh my goodness. I'll meet you people in the correct area, because clearly this is not what I was supposed to do, was it? Oh, well, I guess after this fight, I'll use editing magic to make this not so painful. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I thought for sure this is what I was supposed to do. There was a boulder and everything. It let me go! It let me go! I thought there was gonna be like a rail situation, but I guess not. Arg! You dastard. These dang skeletons. They keep showing up, taking all our air, and all our hit points. Please. No effect, my patoot. There you go. See you people on the outside. I can't believe this. It was right there. And I went straight to the antlion cave thingy. And not over here. I'm dumb. I don't know what to tell y'all. What's happened here? Is she... Could Holly really be alright? I'm sure she's fine. No big deal. Okay. Definitely have realistic. Oh no! Why are they so huge? What the hell? Okay. It looks like they do die pretty fast. That's good. They're just big ass worms. Got it. Lit. Come on, get at it. I just generally get some. I did nearly a whole entire dungeon. A whole dungeon. Without even realizing that, like, I was not supposed to be there. The other one didn't said something, so I thought, like, oh, it didn't say something, so it should be fine, right? That's what I thought. Oh. Is that why things were so hard? Is that why? We're just gonna keep doing this. We should be pretty fine in terms of, like, health and everything, because we did do a nice little training arc. We weren't supposed to, so hey, whatever. Please. Make way, because I need to see my girl. Oi, oi, oi. Hi. It's just the same wormos again! Why are the worms still here? Why are sandworms so big? Is this Dune Land? Is that what it is? What I'm supposed to be thinking here? Bastards. Shoot. Oh. I haven't actually seen Dune yet, to be honest. So I have to wonder what it's even really about. I think it's basically the first sci-fi thing ever, or whatever the heck. Like, kind of Star Wars-y, but not. What are you? Mystery. A cockatrice. They're here to paralyze you today. In case you got a little upsetty spaghetti. Or you just weren't ready. I'm reminded once again that I am just really into King of the Hill. If y'all don't believe me, this is true. I really do really like King of the Hill a lot, and there's a lot of analysis and things I put on my Twitter consistently that I'm just like, oh, if you didn't know about this in particular, like, there's like proper things and discourse towards it. And I know it's kind of, I wouldn't say off topic, but like odd to say, but like if you were to ask me like any kind of King of the Hill question, I pretty much can inform you directly of what is the case. It always confuses me how people really, and I mean really want Dale Gribble to want to know that he's being cheated on with Nancy Gribble. I'm telling you right now, no, he doesn't. He does not know at any point in time, as it never lit up otherwise. Dale Gribble does not know that his wife cheated on him, and he will never know. At least in terms of the first series. I don't know about its sequel series that it is getting. That will be pretty interesting. But I'm just telling you right now, in terms of that stuff, yeah, no. Not a thing. Not a thing that happens, maybe. Not a thing that happens, maybe. No, not at all. It's not a bad thing inherently either. I really like this idea, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they stuck with it. With a man as paranoid as Dale Gribble, the people that he utterly trusts and love, he utterly trusts and loves them to a degree that is obscene. But that's just really cool, I think. I feel if you make him, like, have this sort of, like, yeah, I knew Redcorn, did all this thing. Like, no. Dale Gribble is a neat and interesting character because overall he's a pretty nice guy that would help anybody out if it also was something that he could do, you know? And that's what I really like about that whole entire series, is that they all have like these little nuances with their character and whatnot that are just not shown in particular with other franchises. Like, Cotton Hill is so interesting as a character, and a lot of people are like, oh yeah, like Peggy told him to like piss off and everything. I don't really think that was the case. Like, honestly, you could tell that Peggy was the most emotionally intelligent of the three of them, of Hank, Cotton, and her. And she told Cotton effectively what he wanted to hear. And I know it doesn't seem like that at first because she said in particular, and if you want to keep coming back, that's fine too. And I think y'all need to understand that little part that she's saying right there is a little bit of mercy in terms of her respecting him the way that she does. And it's not like a respectable respect, it's like a dishonorable respect. Like, yeah, I get how you are and who you want to be, and I'll let you be who you are, but I don't like you. That's what it is. And she told, of course, Hank, in particular, the things that he needed to hear, because he is a little bit better in terms of sensitivity, but still doesn't quite understand the whole situation of how to, like, process emotions. I don't think she's right 100% of the time. It's very weird to me, because, like, I've consistently looked at the car episode where Hank gets a new car. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't think it has any equation towards Hank having feelings for his father in the way that it's shown. It's very weird to me, because, like, it's consistently shown throughout that episode that Peggy really thinks that's the case. I gotta tell you, I feel nothing. Oh, my lord! Thank goodness. Are you alright? Yes, sir. I apologize for worrying you. Our investigation has encountered numerous snags. Where's Harley? Straight ahead, my lord. Straight ahead. Okay. A little bit further that way. So I imagine we're gonna face a boss or something. A little bit scared because we really should have, like, healed or something. Oh, no? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is in its own right, its own type of dungeon. Oh, why were we ambushed, dude? Why were we ambushed? Oh, I didn't realize that the HP levels were so low. That is one thing I do have to say, that not a big fan of Final Fantasy to do is just kind of make numbers meaningless. Like, I get the aesthetical reasoning of, like, having 9,999 do really cool buku damage, but, like, at the same time, it just kind of makes me kind of numb and void over the whole situation. Like, I'm never gonna, like, try to figure out how much something does to, like, instinctively live it, aside from the final boss in Final Fantasy IV, which was imposed upon me. I did not realize I actually beat that game faster than I should have, which is something that I did not know I was doing at the time. But apparently I just got so good at that game that I was under-leveled, because all my characters would die to the final boss because the HP that he takes is about 2,000 something or other. So if you don't have about 2,000 HP, you die instantly. And if you have just a little bit above that, you're, like, on a brink of life and death. So I learned the hard way, as I think the only game, if not the only two of only games, that I did not beat on a Till We Beat It, that I have. And I'm very proud of my Till We Beat It's. I try to keep it on record that I do mean the Till We Beat It, but Final Fantasy IV was the only one that wrecked that shit consistently. I went through, like, 3 different streams of just grinding, and it just would not stop, and I'm just like, are you for real? But, like, that final boss is stinky doo-doo poo-poo butter. I'm gonna be real, it's stinky, it's doo-doo, it's poo-poo butter. I don't like Final Fantasy IV's final boss. I don't think it's particularly well designed or anything. Like, I was gonna go on a full rant about it and everything, but just, like, overall it's just, he has one attack that does too much damage and it's kind of set, so it just sucks. It's all that's really there to it, you know? Everything else in Final Fantasy IV I particularly like. Again, one of my favorite games of the Final Fantasies. I think Final Fantasy VI being the one that I actually really like. And yet, believe it or not, and yet, no other game to its game. Final Fantasy VII has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different games attached to it. We got Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VII, the Remake Part 2, which, again, I do want to reiterate, Remake and Remake 2, they are not Final Fantasy VII remakes. They're not remakes in the proper way. That would be Final Fantasy VII HD. Those games have their own story that is attached to Final Fantasy VII, but they are not Final Fantasy VII story. I know it's a bit of a spoiler, but it's also not, because it's really misleading, and I hate that characterization of what Final Fantasy is. And just like, ooh, he gets at me. But then you have the Dirge of Cerberus, and then you have Advent Children. No, not Advent Children. What is it called? Crisis Core. So those are 5 games so far. And then you have the failed MMO, or failed gacha, or failed shooter? Soldier? Yeah, and then technically speaking, you do have Avid Children, but I don't really count that. And then you could also probably put in together the fighting Final Fantasy games, which I actually do want to play. TBH, it has a lot of interesting lores and depths to it that, like, you get to add to the villains and whatnot. So, like, yeah, maybe at some point, but I don't think that's going to be something I'm going to play, like, on a channel, you know? Your Highness, what brings you here, my lord? I was getting a tad hasty. I was sitting around waiting for you. It's too dangerous for you to be here, sir. Though I'm quite alright. You survived this, I certainly can. It's hardly up ahead. Yes, my lord. She ignored our pleas and proceeded further. I see. We go further into the bellies of the beast. Ow! 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 I love these two little tortoises. They're just kind of here. Just like, what up? Let's go, full HP. We love to see that green, baby. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Come on. Let me hit it. Let me quit it. Go, 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 go. We're so very, very, very close. Split. Don't really need healing harmony, but okay, I guess. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate that. Bastard. 5 damage. Monster. Yeah. Please, I just want to see my secretary. My really hot secretary that tells me what to do. Come on. Like now or what? Come on. Wait. Oh, see, look, it does do it. We have high on attack, low on ninja stuff. I guess is a thing. Ninja stuff, ninja stuff. Impact crater, lower wall. We still have more dungeon. My goodness. I get it, but still. My goodness. Oh, so Not on the abilities, like as a whole. Okay. That's fine. Doesn't need to be on the up and up again. That means that like all of them are gonna like hit hard. Bye-bye. Oh, let's go, Haze March! This is hitting, it's not gonna quit. Please. And thunder. Bastard. Oh. Can we please just be done with this fight? There are so many skeletons that I beat up. No more! The skeleton war massacre should be over by now. Oh my goodness. Oh. There we go. Ether. And I kind of figured it was going to be something meh. It's fine. There she is. Going down? What could this substance possibly be composed of? It is as if the Earth itself was purified. Could this have come from the moon? I don't know. Mayhaps it did come from the moon. Ugh. But finally, we could rest. We could rest and relaxation, as next time we'll be taking on the beast that is probably here for a sensation. Till then, though, thank you all for watching, everybody. I'll see y'all later, okay? Sayonara. Bye-bye.